I am delighted Greg is here, and I would love to throw this to Greg, but I have to throw it to Kevin Wildes because I have heard so much about farm animals and about gap years and about dynasties. I've heard so much about it this year. And now what do we have? We have a team whose quarterback has never been in the playoffs, whose head coach has never been in the playoffs, who, if they win, they avoid New England. They play either Indy or the Raiders or the Chargers in round one. But if they lose, as long as we are assuming the Bills are going to beat the Jets, which I think they're assuming. I know you believe the Jets could win, but let's just assume the rest of the day goes about right. They are opting into inviting Bill Belichick into their stadium for the playoffs. And one would think that is crazy. One would think, why? Do they have access to the playoff seedings? Do they have access to the standings? Do they know how the rules of the NFL postseason work? And if the answer to those things are yes, then there's only one logical conclusion. That Zach Taylor thinks, despite how great Bill Belichick is, Mac Jones is such a liability, is such a non-factor, that they're fine opting into playing him. Or they're just being totally irrational. Or the Bengals don't know what they're doing. I couldn't believe when I saw this. Bengals resting guys. Bengals resting Joe Burrow. They are clicking yes, please on the would you like to play the Patriots in the postseason button. My, oh my friend. That's got to, for your, plus-sized ego, that's got to be quite the hit to it, my friend.
Just quick question for you. Because it is difficult for me to look beyond the Dolphins. As you know, not only the New England Patriots team, but the fan base, we look at 1 week at a time. It's like going on a first date and like, imagine what our grandchildren will look like. It's too hard for us to even imagine, and it's also inappropriate. Question for you then. Have you ever called for a coach's job on this show? Have you ever said, this person probably deserves to be fired? I'll answer it for you. The answer is yes.
Yes, of course.
Several. And this year, you've had Cliff Kingsbury in your sights. Has Zach Taylor been in your sights as well? Have you said, Zach Taylor, maybe the Bengals want to lose and then they can get rid of it? You have, correct?
Well, I don't know if I've said they want to lose, but I have questions about Zach Taylor. Yes. You have questions about Zach. And that's because, Greg, you know what? Nick thinks Zach Taylor makes poor decisions. And if you want to invite Bill Belichick into Cincinnati, well, I would say that is a poor decision. There was a little when we were taping, not we, but they were taping something for like a YouTube video, and the Cincinnati was complained about that. Remember that story? That is still stuck in my craw. Spygate Part 3.
So, Spygate Part 3 we call it still. Regardless, Greg, I am not worried about Cincinnati. I am 100% focused on Miami, but I do think it is a bad decision by Zach Taylor if they think that they can want to invite the Patriots in.
I completely disagree. I completely disagree. If you have an opportunity to get some guys healthy and some guys are banged up, you can't focus on who you're going to be playing in the first round. You have to rest those guys. This is your franchise quarterback. These players have you in this position of winning the AFC North and potentially getting an opportunity to compete for a Super Bowl. What do you need to happen in the final week of the season to derail that? An injury. You're not gonna put that at risk. And so Zach Taylor's not looking into the future saying, oh my goodness, if we win, we can play the Colts or we can play. No. You understand all those scenarios, but what's most important is that you have healthy guys that have contributed and are valuable to what it is your success rides on, period. And that's the arm of Joe Burrow. That's the play of Jamar Chase and all the rest of these guys, T. Higgins, and we can go on and on and on. But to say, oh my gosh, man, he's opting to play against Bill Belichick. Look, no, I don't think any coach in the National Football League would raise their hand and opt to play against Bill Belichick in the postseason. I just don't believe that that's the case just because of the respect and the track record that he has. Forget the team and how they're constructed and what they have or don't have or what you feel like they could improve in positions. Bill Belichick is Bill Belichick. That defense is great. They understand that, but they also understand we don't have a chance to beat anybody if my quarterback gets hurt or if he's not as healthy as he can possibly be. So that's what the focus is in Cincinnati with Zach Taylor.
Greg, thank you. All right, you just led me into my role. I put this hat on every now and again on this show. The wise elder statesman, but who is separating my bickering co-host. All right, it was cute, guys. It was a nice little back and forth. The banter was great. I chuckled, I giggled, I almost cackled. All right, it was that good. But no, Nick, this is not about Mac Jones being so terrible that the Bengals don't fear him at all and actually want him. And while this is not about, oh, you're calling us out? You already ticked us off a few years ago when we were doing an innocent feature for our in-house production team.
That's why
and you made it more than it was. All right, no, it's not about either of those things. Did not Joe Burrow limp off the field last weekend at the end of the game?
Yes.
Did he not?
The guy could be
Does
hurt.
he not have a banged up knee? Yes. So if I've already clinched the division crown, I'm getting my quarterback healthy, as Greg said. Yeah. All right, so I'm not playing him, not because I want the Patriots or I don't fear Mac Jones, but because my man is hurt. And here's the thing, Nick. You know this. Their offensive line in Cincinnati is woeful. And Joe Burrow's been sacked more than any quarterback in the league. And
That's
Cleveland does have a good pass rush. All right? Last time they played, he was sacked 5 times. You think I want to put Joe Burrow in harm's way against a state rival? No. That's all it's about,
put him
Nick.
Against the Patriots.
That's all it's about.
That's fine.
And you act like Indianapolis or the Chargers is going to be a cakewalk. All right? How about that?
A few points of order. First of all, Joe Burrow did slightly limp off the field. Did he go to the trainer room? Well, hold on. Wait. After he limped off the field, what did he do? Well, first he did an on-field interview where he talked about the story of the game, the egregious officiating 3 separate times. But then, and I don't know if we have the video ready, he was in the locker room firing a fake gun, smoking cigars. Was he out there getting treatment? Where's Joey B? Oh, that terrible knee injury he just suffered. No. That didn't happen. That's first point of order. He was partying with his teammates. We all saw it. Again, guys, just don't listen to me. Trust your eyes. Second thing, I did not say Mac Jones was terrible. Those words never came out of my mouth. Now, obviously, he hasn't, for the last few months played as well as, let me just pick a quarterback to be fair. I don't know, Davis Mills. He hasn't played as well as the great thick-necked Davis Mills. Can we show you those numbers, please? So I'm not arguing that he's terrible. He's no Davis Mills.
This ready?
But,
my goodness.
I had this ready for weeks, my friend. For weeks, waiting for this moment. Listen, he's no Davis Mills since Halloween. He's no Davis Mills. That's fine. He's fine, though. He's fine. He's just no Davis Mills. However, if the whole thing is about, let's just make sure we get healthy. I'm just curious. Why is Brady playing this weekend? They can't get the 1 seed. They've locked into their division. Oh, wait. Is Brady the 44-year-old Tom Brady? That's why? That's why? Because he needs to get more Cyril Grayson time? Okay, why is Dak playing this weekend then? Okay, why is Dak playing? Oh, because those teams want to avoid being the 4 seed. No. It's because they don't want the 4 seed because in the NFC, the 5 seed is either the Rams or the Cardinals. So there's real incentive to be the 2 or the 3. In the AFC, on the other hand, the 5 seed is the delicious appetizer of McCorkle. And teams are like, let me eat that up. Cincinnati's like, we'll lose if we need to just to get it. Now, maybe it's a mistake. Because Belichick is very, 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 very good. And you think he was taping Cincinnati a couple years ago for no reason? You don't think he has that file ready to go? You don't think there might be some odd things that happened in this game? It's like, wow, Patriots really saw that one coming. And Belichick's like, yep, that was certainly worth a 3rd-round pick. I've been planning for this for years. So, yeah, I don't know that it's a good decision, but it's what's happening. Again, it's what's happening, guys. We have the evidence.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.